Hey, Shalonda Gordon here, also known as the Online Marketing Angel. And if you're watching this video, it's because you're an MCA or Motor Clubs of America, and you're probably a new rep, and you're wondering, how can I really leverage myself on the internet to generate leads, generate people, get people aware of this great product so that they can get their own roadside assistance? Well, I will let you know this. I see MCA is growing by leaps and bounds. Yet that's okay, because all of us ultimately need the assistance. The individuals you're reaching out to, they deserve to have this information, right? Now, the question isn't whether they're getting the information or they deserve the information. The question is, how do I get the information to them by leveraging the internet? Now, I ask you this. Based on the signups you've currently had, and this is for new members of MCA. If you've been in MCA and you've had great success, this isn't really for you. This is for the newbies that are new to the internet, new to MCA, and really want to leverage themselves and grow their business. Okay, so I ask you this. Most of the signups you've currently had, is that because of individuals you've spoken to one-on-one, or is it because of those who have been on autopilot and just signed up? Now, if you're new, more than likely you haven't had the autopilot situation. The individuals you talk to, those are the ones that are signing up with you, and then you're beginning to leverage that, knowing that one person, eventually they know people that you don't know, and that's how you continue to grow, right? Well, ultimately, you are able to grow on the internet and leverage your time and yourself. See, now, many people talk about having to go to the parties and having to do presentations, and individuals, they do one or two things. Let me let you know. See, let me see if I can type right here for you. Okay, so first, an individual is going to see a presentation. Okay, first they're going to see a presentation. Now, ultimately, this presentation can be one that you're giving them one-on-one, you're sending them to some information, and they're looking at it that way. Ultimately, they're going to see a presentation. Once the person sees that presentation, second, they're going to make a decision. They're going to make a decision. So, ultimately, the question really revolves around the presentation part. Okay? Are you presenting to one-on-one? Are you having meetings and then presenting to many people in a room at one time? Are you having a webinar online, presenting to many people at one time there? Or is it more one-on-one? Now, since you're new to MCA and you're probably new to this industry, and you're a newbie in lead generation and getting people to leverage yourself and get involved with what you're doing, more than likely it's more one-on-one. Well, let me tell you something. The internet is amazing. You now have the opportunity to leverage yourself like 100 times. Instead of you just doing one presentation to 5 people and then getting those 5, and then you actually having to physically be there to do another one, you don't have to do that anymore. And I remember back when I first started, I always felt like I had to be the one to share it with you in order for you to sign up with me. If it was anybody else, you wouldn't do it. And then I had to meet people that I felt really comfortable with to do a 3-way call with, so that I could leverage them, right? And then, but still I had to be on the call because it's a 3-way call, right? So I still had to be on the call. Ultimately, you no longer have to be on the call. You no longer have to be at the meeting in order for them to sign up. The internet has created a way for us to truly leverage ourselves. I ask you, are you leveraging yourself? Now, you're probably like, okay, Shalonda, okay, I get it. I need to leverage myself so that, you can be sleeping and individuals are watching your presentation and making a decision while you're sleeping. So you wake up 2 new members on your team. Now, if that was something you could do, wouldn't you find that exciting? I mean, honestly, if that could happen, wouldn't you want to know how? Of course. Okay, great. So here's the next thing. How do you leverage yourself on the internet? How do you have presentations going and working for you so that when individuals come online and they're searching, they find your information? When they search MCA, they find you. When they search Motor Clubs of America, they find you. How do you get in that position? Right? How do you get there? That is where you want to be. Well, ultimately, I found the best way to get there is to learn some things. Now, understand, this is something you've never done before, something new. You're going to have to learn a few things you've never known. Now, I could sit here and go through all of it for you, yet I've had it all set up for you. All you need to do is click the link below. It says moreleads.angelstrainingcenter.com. Click that link. You're going to begin to understand how you can begin to leverage yourself so that while you're sleeping, individuals are watching your presentation. Now, ultimately, most of us join a business because we decided, one, we want to have control over our financial situation. Two, we want to be able to, enjoy our life, build a business, and live life at the same time, right? We don't really want to have a job at home. We want to work at home, be able to leverage ourselves, right? Here's what you need to do. Click the link below, okay? moreleads.angelstrainingscenter.com. Click the link below. Go ahead, go through there. You're going to find out exactly what you need to do next so that you can leverage yourself, so that individuals can find you while you're sleeping. It's the best way to do it, guys. You've made a great decision with this company. It's definitely one growing by leaps and bounds. There's no reason why you can't have success like the top leaders in your business. There's no reason for it. Okay, go ahead, click the link, and I'll see you there. Have an amazing day and keep smiling.